Alright, so you ready to debate, Libra?
Yo, what's good?
Are you ready to debate?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, so just to confirm, the topic is going to be on if air is physical, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so what's going to be the argument as to why it's called non-physical?
Right. So obviously, air is it's physical in a sense where it exists in like our it's physical in a sense where it exists. That's really all I can say. It's
So it has
not,
physical
but the debate,
existence.
the debate that I was having,
No, no, no,
with
no.
your
Can you answer
friend.
the question? So it has physical existence?
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to clarify that. So, yeah, I know that's not what you're
Yes.
arguing. You're arguing whether it's
Yeah.
tangible or not, correct?
Yeah.
So it's argument for it not being tangible.
Yeah, that was the argument that I was having
So
with your
what's the
friend.
argument for it? Provide the argument for it.
That it's not tangible.
Yeah.
Air is not tangible, or that in a sense where you cannot touch it, you cannot perceive it. It's colorless, it's smellless. There's no sense that can perceive oxygen. Obviously, we can perceive oxygen with the use of external sources, but it is not tangible
So
because
what do you
you
mean by
cannot
an
perceive
external
it, you cannot
source?
interact with it.
So just real
Um,
quick, what do you
so, like for example, we can observe it. We can observe it on a molecular level. Obviously,
So is
we
that
can't do
a
that
so
out.
real quick, stop like just going on. Gonna ask you a series of questions. So is that like the only way that you believe we can observe it?
What do you mean?
Do you believe that's the only way we can observe oxygen?
Molecularly?
Yes.
No.
No, so it's the other
There
way.
are a lot of different ways to observe oxygen, none of which are we're capable of observing through our senses. Like
Yeah,
you're not able
so
to
you
taste
are
oxygen,
aware
you're not able
looking through a microscope or something else to look at like an oxygen particle like you said. That's through your senses.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to clarify that. But yeah, so you are aware of something called condensed air, yeah? Or condensed
Yeah.
oxygen, my
Yes.
apologies.
Yeah.
You are aware that you can observe condensed oxygen without any
Yep.
external sources.
Yes.
So that means that all that would mean is that like oxygen is just generally too small for us to see. However, there's if there's large
It's still
enough of
not
them,
tangible.
if
That
there's
wasn't
yeah. So I'm gonna prove it is tangible and is like physical, right? So if it's called if we can observe it when
or
it's in
liquid
large
oxygen.
quantities in one specific area, that means we can sense it, right? We can see it with our senses.
Sure.
Sure, yeah. So that would mean that we can see normal oxygen, non-condensed oxygen, but we just
No.
can't. But we just can't. It's called. Recognize that is oxygen.
Condensed oxygen or liquid oxygen is completely different from oxygen. That's not what I was debating. So sure,
Yeah.
liquid
So I'm not
oxygen
arguing. I'm
is
not arguing liquid oxygen. There's a way to like
that
make.
condensed
Yeah, yeah,
oxygen is liquid
yeah. No, there's
oxygen.
gonna be like a difference there. You can make condensed oxygen without turning it into a liquid. It can still become a gas, like such as this.
Um, oh, thank you. And where is that from?
That's from Harvard.
So that's not liquid oxygen.
No, it's not. The thing in the bottom is it's called thing in the
So
bottom is
what
liquid
changes when it
nitrogen.
becomes condensed? What so
It's
what is
much
it
more
that changes?
visible. That's all it is. It's called.
It's
It becomes a lot more like the particles come more condensed, meaning that can be seen easier.
I'm sorry, I can't really hear you. You're kind of like mumbling.
Maybe just like open your ears and stop being a dumbass.
No, you're fucking brain dead, yo. Chill out.
Yeah, how
That's
am I
not what
brain
I'm
dead?
talking.
What's the argument for that?
You were
What's the
talking like
P1,
this, so I
P2, and
couldn't
P3
really
for that?
understand.
Can you provide them?
I want you. I'm asking you to speak clearly. I didn't
Yeah,
hear
I'm
what you said.
speaking very clearly. I
What's
think everyone here
what's the
can like
difference
actually
between
hear me.
what's the difference
Besides you, of
between
course, because
condensed
you're a
oxygen?
dumbass.
Right. So what's the difference
I already
between condensed
provided the
oxygen
difference
and
between condensed oxygen and just normal oxygen.
and I didn't hear you. That's why I
Yeah,
asked you
that's just
to
a tracking issue on your part.
interrupt you. No, I interrupted you while you were explaining.
Yeah, you're lagging the fuck
I'm
out. Can you actually like get some good internet and talk better?
on my data.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm on vacation right now.
I don't care.
How am I supposed to? Okay, so why are you debating if you're just gonna dick ride? Like, this is not a
No,
productive
this is not
conversation.
dick riding.
If you're
This
just
is a
here to throw
productive
insults,
conversation. The
I don't
reason why
care
this
to hear
is a
you
production
throw
conversation
your jaw
is
and
because
talk
we're
over
debating to
the
come to a conclusion on something. If we're debating to come to a conclusion on something, then obviously
and
this will
if
be
you're
a...
just yapping your jaws and throwing insults, that's not productive. That doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it is
except just
productive as we can
yap,
continue
yap,
the
yap.
dialectical
What's productive
discourse.
about that?
As we
So
can
let's
continue the
continue the
dialectical
actual
discourse.
conversation instead of just yap.
Yeah, this is just you running away. What?
What am
You're
I
trying to
running
like
from?
try
I
and
asked you
meta
to
debate right
give me
now.
a
You're
definition.
trying to run away from like
I
the
asked
debate and
you.
justifying your claim, right?
What are you talking about? What am I running away from?
I already gave it. You're fucking retarded.
There's nothing that I ran away from.
I already gave what you ran away from. Twice.
The only thing I asked you to do was repeat what you were
And
saying.
I already explained
Like,
why I
what's the
don't need
difference between
to.
oxygen? But I didn't hear you.
Yeah, that's just tracking
That's
issue
why.
on your part. I don't think I should like
Okay,
have to like
so
repeat
sure.
myself
Okay, so
because you
so
can't.
now we've lost. So now we're no longer in good faith. So if you
No,
if
we
this
are
isn't
in
a
good faith.
argument, if I don't understand your point, no. If I don't understand your point, that's not good faith. You're clearly you're
Yeah,
arguing
so
something that I
let's say
cannot
this.
hear.
Let's say there's a
Like,
retarded like 7-year-old, right? And I'm
okay,
having
so
a
if
good
I
faith.
lag, right?
Yeah,
Like, if
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
here,
yeah,
so if
yeah.
I
So
lag,
so 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 yeah. Eternal. Can you not spurg right now? Can you not spurg right now? You're looking retarded. So if I'm having
right.
like a good faith conversation with like a 7-year-old, however they aren't having like a recognition of my points, am I still having a good faith conversation?
It wasn't a matter of recognition. I literally did not hear you.
Yeah, that's a tracking issue. Yeah, so you're not recognizing my point.
Okay, so it's
You
not a
not
tracking
hearing
issue
you
if
not
I
hearing
lag.
me. You not hearing me is not like
Misunderstanding and not hearing, I think,
you not hearing me and not tracking aren't mutually exclusive. And what's gonna be the argument as to why it is if you believe
Those are
that to be
two
the
completely
case?
different things.
So what's
Those
the
are two
argument for
completely
that?
separate
What's the
things.
argument for that?
Misunderstanding you in not tracking. Sure, that's understandable. That's not what happened. I literally didn't hear the words that came out of your mouth.
So you're
So I
just
asked
not
you to repeat
providing your
yourself,
argument
and
as to
instead you just
why they are mutually exclusive. You're just saying, yeah, that this can be the case. Yeah, this can be the case.
sure.
But I'm
Okay,
not going to
sure. Okay,
argue as to
sure.
why they are mutually
So
exclusive. Yeah, I'll take the dub. You gonna be a good boy and actually debate now, or
what the fuck happened?
don't know? That's up to you.
But
That's all
anyways,
on you.
sure, I'll explain why those things are completely different. So the difference is if you're debating somebody and they are clearly not tracking, like if you had said something and could not comprehend the words that came out of your mouth, then sure, that would be a tracking issue. If we were having a conversation and then you're starting to break up, for example, and your words came out like and I said, hey, can you repeat what you said? I didn't hear that I didn't get your point because I could not hear what you said. That has nothing to do with me tracking. I just literally did not hear you.
Yeah. So just to make a negation real quick, your argument here is just gonna be that it's not the case.
What's not the case?
Your argument is that they aren't the same. They're different because it's not the case that they are the same.
Yeah,
That was your argument.
no,
That's
what?
just that's
So okay,
your argument dumbed down.
what are you trying to say right now? Like
That your argument
you're
went
so
circular, dumb.
What the fuck are you? So you think that me asking you to repeat yourself is a tracking issue because I could not hear you and understand what you said? So if I'm
Yes, I do think it
how am I
is.
supposed to counter? How am I supposed to counter a point that I didn't even hear?
If you can't counter it, it's on you. It's not on me.
All right, so this isn't a good faith argument. So you
This
have
is a
no
good faith
intention of
discussion.
actually. So you have no actual intention on coming to a conclusion or trying to.
Yeah, I do. I do actually. I actually do. However, since you can't track, we can't.
You can't repeat your statement, so I can't debunk. I can't engage with you if I don't.
You
hear
can still
There's nothing
engage
for
with me.
There is nothing for me to engage with. I can't engage with nothing. If I ask you to repeat yourself because I didn't hear you, what am I supposed to engage with?
You can engage with the rest of the arguments.
I didn't hear it. How am I supposed to engage with something I don't have access to?
You said you don't have access to the rest of the argument when the only thing you didn't hear, according to you, was the one word or like the one like explanation
No,
of
I
what
didn't
the
hear your
difference
sentence. I
of
asked you.
the can you stop spurging over and being a dumb fuck?
Not what
Holy
I said.
shit. Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
not what happened.
clarify, you dumbass. So, anyway. So, the only thing you didn't hear was me explaining what the difference between oxygen and condensed oxygen is, right?
Sure.
So you can still engage with the rest of the argument.
There was no other argument.
There was more arguments.
What was the argument?
Sure, I can repeat that for you since you're too
Sure.
you can't fucking track for shit. So,
No, when you
anyways,
take it, you realize that it's gonna be
anyways. So, my argument was that since when it's in a condensed quality, which is just it being condensed, obviously, that would mean that a uncondensed version of this we can see and we can feel. However, it's just too small for us to recognize it as air or as oxygen.
So that's not at all what I asked. So sure, you
So
can say
no,
that it's
no. That's not what you asked. Let's go in. Let's go in and see if that's what you asked. So what you asked specifically, what you asked was what was the rest of the argument? What was the other argument? So I provided you the argument. Dumb fuck.
Sure. Okay. So the only difference, I can answer the question for me. So the only difference between compressed oxygen and liquid oxygen is the way that they are contained. Visibly,
That is not true,
functionally,
by the
they're
way.
the same thing. If you ask somebody,
Yeah, by the way,
what does
that's
it,
not true.
or if you ask a
Yeah,
scientist,
so I just need to
what's the
explain to
difference?
you
Is
that
there a
that's not
difference
true.
between liquid
You made a
oxygen?
point. You made a point.
Oh,
I'm going to
sure.
respond to the point. Yeah, so it's not just going to be the difference in which they're contained. While the difference in which they are contained allows like compressed air to stay compressed, that doesn't mean that compressed air in of itself is contingent like is contingent upon like the way it's contained.
So sure, essentially, but when you're referring to condensed oxygen or liquid oxygen, you're referring to the same thing.
Yeah,
The
I'm
only
not.
difference.
Yeah,
Sure, you
no,
can have.
yeah,
Hold
no,
on,
I'm
hold on. Let me
not.
explain.
Yeah,
No, let
no,
me
you
explain.
made a point. You made a point. I'm gonna respond to it.
No, that
I'm not
wasn't. No,
referring at all. Yeah,
I'm
that's
not.
gonna be like a
I'm not.
point within dialectical discourse. I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna let
finished.
you like
I'm not
shotgun
finished.
me right now.
I'm not
So
finished.
obviously, I'm gonna like
I'm
what's it
not
called?
finished. I'm not
Yeah,
finished.
yeah, you
I'm
made a
not
point.
finished.
I'm gonna
I
respond to
know
it,
I
dumb
didn't. My
fuck.
point was
Yeah,
not
yeah,
made. My
yeah.
point
Your
was not.
point was
So let me
made.
finish
Your
making my
point was
point. My
made.
point
Your
was not.
point was
How are you gonna
made.
tell me if my point was made and I didn't get to?
So if
If
I
you
make
didn't
a
get to finish.
point within a
Okay, so if you didn't.
dialectical discourse, right? If I make a
Okay,
point
so
within a
if
dialectical
the thing,
discourse,
the
right, and
point
then
is
I say
ending
I
the
didn't make a
conversation
point,
because
did I
I'm
make a
not about
fucking
to sit
point?
here and
Did I
yell
make a
over your
fucking
question for
point?
30
Answer the
minutes.
question. Stop
I'm
running
not
away from the
gonna
question,
yell
dumb
over
fuck.
you for
Stop
30
running away
minutes,
from the
bro.
question, dumb fuck.
You have 5 seconds to shut the fuck up, or I'm just not
Stop
gonna.
running
This
away from the
isn't good faith. I'm
question,
not
dumb
about to
fuck.
just yell.
Holy shit, you're
I'm not
dashing
about to
away
just
from the
yell over you.
conversation. What fucking retard you are. Holy
Are you
shit.
gonna keep yelling?
I'm not yelling, I'm
Are you
actually
good?
talking in a normal tone. You
Okay.
just can't
Okay. So are
track.
you gonna keep yelling
You
over
don't
me?
even know the difference between yelling and
Are
talking.
you gonna keep yelling over me?
I'm not yelling over you, I'm talking over you. There's a difference.
Yes or no?
I already responded to the question.
Yes or no?
That's just a false dilemma.
Yes or no. Give me a yes
Yeah,
or no,
that's just a
or
false
we're
dilemma.
not gonna debate. Give me a
We're
yes or no,
already
or we're not
debating.
gonna
We're
debate.
already debating. If you want to leave right now, go ahead. I'll take the concession. Go on,
I mean,
leave. Go on, leave.
sure,
Go on,
but
leave.
like, what
Go on, leave. No, go on, leave.
What is this
Go on.
proving?
Go on. Go on, leave.
What is
Come
this,
on, go
what
on,
is this,
leave.
like, what is this
Go
doing?
on, leave.
Like, why are we not having a productive conversation? Like,
We're having a productive conversation, but you're too shitty to track, so this conversation isn't like it's called furthering. Holy
Okay.
shit.
Okay, so condensed oxygen physically does not change in appearance, smell, taste. It doesn't change in any way, shape, or form other than the fact that it's all put together, and unless it's liquid oxygen. That was my point.
That wasn't the point you were making. Holy
That
shit.
was the
So
point I was
so I'm
making.
gonna go ahead.
You were
I'm just
interrupting
gonna
me
go ahead and
for
make like a reductio, not a reductio, but an argument against this. So you said in the very beginning of your point that like you when you're talking about condensed oxygen, you're talking about liquid oxygen. But in this argument, you're saying that condensed oxygen and liquid oxygen are different. So obviously these aren't the same points.
Yeah, so I said they're different in a sense where if you're talking about whether if you can condense oxygen in a sense where you can put it all together and crush it down, yeah, sure. But it doesn't change from normal oxygen unless it's liquid oxygen, which people refer to as condensed oxygen because
That's not the way that people. Yeah, no, that's not entirely true. So you can condense oxygen without making it liquid. I've already provided the argument for this and provided evidence for this.
I agreed with you. I already agreed with that.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to go? You want to go ahead and continue arguing? Yeah, you want to continue arguing?
What do you mean?
I mean, all you just said is that like there's no difference between condensed oxygen and normal oxygen. That's really all you just said. Like this doesn't justify any claims or anything.
Functionally for the purpose of the debate, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
So I've already provided argument as to why. So I've already provided argument as to why, if there's no difference in between condensed oxygen and oxygen, that would mean that oxygen is physical.
And I disagreed. I don't. Condensed oxygen is not tangible unless it's liquid oxygen.
Oxygen is. So I've already provided the argument as to why it is, but I can provide it again if you can't fucking track.
Oh, go ahead.
So condensed oxygen. We know you can have condensed oxygen underwater, correct?
Liquid oxygen. Or do you mean a bubble of like what do you mean you can have condensed?
You can have condensed oxygen underwater. You can have condensed oxygen underwater. Do you disagree or agree with this?
You can have any.
So if you have condensed oxygen underwater and then you make a small hole for the condensed oxygen to escape from, the oxygen will escape from it and shoot the thing forward, meaning that has physical interaction with the water, meaning that is physical. As if you're not physical, you can't have physical interaction.
That's pressure. That's because of pressure. That's not because of oxygen. That's not
yeah. So justify that claim.
Justify what claim?
That's because of pressure. Also, define pressure for me as well.
Oh, okay. So, pressure is functionally like it's a physical force that it's put against something. Like if pressure is a physical force applied to.
So yeah. Let's go with that. Real quick. So the definition of pressure is continuous physical force exerted on or against an object by something or in contact with it. So what the pressure is this going to be the condensed oxygen?
No. What? Pressure? Condensed oxygen isn't pressure itself.
It can be pressure. It can be pressure. Like you can create pressure if you real quick. You can create pressure, right? So obviously, because if the water is creating pressure, that would mean that the water would be trying to get in, not the other way around, dumbass. Okay, and
that doesn't. Okay, hold on. That doesn't make any fucking sense. What are you talking about? Okay, so. The reason that would occur, the hypothetical that you just gave me, the reason that would occur is because the water is giving pressure to the oxygen. Normally, that's not a
So that I'm gonna go and just argue against that since that's the point. So that's not the case, right? I already made refutation to that, but you just can't track, so you're just not understanding my refutation.
Go ahead. What's your refutation?
I've already provided my refutation. You just can't fucking track.
Sure, go ahead.
I don't need to repeat it because every single time I make an argument here, you just say, "Oh, that isn't the case," and then I have to repeat my argument or my refutation. So, this isn't a good faith discussion because you're being too much of a fucking dumb fuck.
Here's an easy way to put it. Without pressure, would that situation occur?
No. Okay, so real quick. So you're not understanding my argument. So I'm gonna go and dumb down my argument into the most simple terms. Oxygen, make pressure. Physical. Oxygen makes something physical. Oxygen, physical interaction.
Well, okay. What? No. Oxygen does not just normally. Okay, undisturbed, oxygen will not create pressure.
But has the capability to do so.
No, it does not.
So if you condense oxygen, right? Yeah. So condense. So real quick. Stop smirking. Stop being a dumb fuck. So obviously, uncondensed, undisturbed oxygen still has the capability of doing so. It just needs physical interaction to make that happen. Do you have any disagreements with this?
No.
So you just agreed that normal oxygen can have physical interaction, dumb fuck.
You can, okay.
No, you just agreed that oxygen. You just agreed that oxygen can have physical interaction. If there's physical interaction, that means it is physical.
because clearly you're lost.
You're lost, dumb fuck! You're lost, dumb fuck!
Hold on. Stop.
We have a chat right now. No, we can end this debate right now and go off of chat's general consensus. So, Monique, who do you think won this? And just to clarify, he just agreed that oxygen has physical interaction. Just to clarify.
No.
Yes, the fuck you did. Do you want me to go get the clip? I'll go get the clip right now.
No. Tangible means you're able to physically touch it. It does not mean in.
However, you agreed that has physical interaction. You agreed it can have physical interaction. If it can't have physical interaction, that means it's physical, because non-physical things can't have physical interaction. We've already been over this.
What are you talking about?
So, Monique, you're the general consensus here. You're the general consensus here. You're the general consensus here, Monique. Who won this conversation?
This is really weird. I can't hear anything. So.
Yeah, waiting for Monique to respond. Just to clarify, Monique, if you're having trouble, I asked him if oxygen has the capability to create pressure if physical interaction is applied, and he agreed. Interaction, yes, physical interaction. So, Monique just agreed that I won. That's crazy.
I mean, okay, sure.
So that was just general consensus, and we agreed earlier within the debate. We agreed. Yeah, this isn't my friend. I've never met Monique in my life.
Okay.
So we already agreed earlier we can go off general consensus, and we have general consensus within chat.
Within chat? Are you streaming?
Of course, dumb fuck.
Oh, okay. Why would I know that? I'm not in your stream. You never said that you were streaming one time. I thought you were on Discord or something.
I can be on both, dumb fuck.
Yeah, obviously. Why would I know that you're on? Anyways.
If I said I'm going off general consensus, right, and that I was going to record and live stream the debate, then of course I'm live streaming the debate, which I clarified earlier in this topic.
Tangibility does not depend on whether or not it can be interacted with. Anything that exists can be interacted with.
Now, if it's non-physical.
So that has nothing to do with literally.
So can you go ahead and justify something being non-physical can interact with something physical? Can you go ahead and justify that for me?
Energy.
Justify it.
Energy, for example.
Energy is physical.
Even space, you can interact with.
Space is fucking physical.
So you think space is tangible?
Yeah, I think it can be like interacted with.
I didn't say. Okay, that's not the debate. The debate was never whether or not oxygen can be interacted with. That was never the debate.
So
That was never the debate. It was whether or not oxygen is tangible. That was the debate.
So, tangible is perception by touch. So if I can interact with something, then obviously,
No.
I can perceive it.
No, you can interact with anything that exists. So what you're saying?
Yeah, that's just gonna be a question bag, dumb fuck. That's just gonna be a question bag, dumb fuck. Because what I placed on the question is whether everything can be that, right? What I argued was that non-physical things can't have physical interaction with physical things, right? And I asked you to justify why the opposite of that is the case, because there's no burden on me to prove that that is the case. You fucking retard.
And that's the problem with your argument. The argument was never once that something non-physical can't be interacted with. Like I said, you can interact with anything in existence.
And if you can track what my argument just was, that if you can interact with it, you can perceive it.
Okay.
And if you can interact with it, that's perception by touch.
Sure.
So how else would you interact by something? How else would you physically interact with something? How else would you physically interact with something?
So, for example, the reason that air is not physical is if I wave my hand through the sky, I can push that air.
And you can perceive it.
Hold on.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna go and precog your argument. So I'm just gonna precog your argument. Your argument is just gonna be I can wave my hand through air, and you're just not gonna be able to perceive that air. But you can perceive it, but it's gonna be the case that you've been around air your entire life, right? So you're just not gonna notice it. Right, and also when you breathe in, you can feel air filling your lungs. So obviously, it is perceptible by touch.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah, I already provided the argument and like recogged your argument.
Okay, so so once again, that's not tangible. So what you're saying?
Yeah, it is tangible.
Stop.
No, that's a point. 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 I'm gonna respond to the point. So, both tangible. Yeah, that's a point. That's a point. You saying what a definition is a fucking point, dumbass. A point, a definition. Saying a definition is this is a point, dumb fuck. Saying a definition is this or isn't this is a point, dumb fuck. So obviously, I'm gonna respond to it so you don't shotgun me, you absolute dumb fuck.
Bare bones shit that literally anybody could agree with. That literally I agree with, and then you say,
and then the thing is, cause you agree with it, it contradicts your stance.
Let me finish my sentence. That's literally.
You already finished your point. You already made a point, so I'm responding to the point. You made a point. I'm responding to the point. You made a point. I'm responding to the point. You're trying to shotgun me. I'm not letting you shotgun me. You saying that that tangible doesn't mean this is a fucking point. You absolute dumb fuck. Now I'm gonna respond to that point, and whether or not you hear me, that's up to you. Right? So that's entirely up to you whether you hear me or not. So tangible, by definition, is perceptible by touch or a thing that is perceptible by touch. Right? So obviously, if a thing is perceptible by touch, it is tangible. So if I can feel it, I'm perceiving it. Right? So if I can feel it fill my fucking lungs, I'm perceiving it by touch. Because touch isn't just things at the tip of your fucking fingies. Right? There can be things that are all in your body, right? If I feel a pain from deep down sharp in my chest, that's me feeling it through touch.
Are you done?
I'm finished. You wanna go and make a refutation, dumb fuck?
Don't make my points for me. You sound fucking retarded. How are you gonna try and sit there?
Yeah, I didn't make your point for you. I just responded to the point you made, dumb fuck.
You said I literally said three words came out of my mouth.
And that can be a point. 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 And it is a point. Because a definition can be a point. And you saying that the definition is something else is a fucking point.
It can be a point, yes, sir.
And I'm saying that can be and it is, dumb fuck.
But that was not the point that I was making.
But is a point you made. Whether you intentionally made it or didn't intentionally made it, you still fucking made it.
This is so unbelievably bad faith in fucking.
This is good faith. You're just too retarded to understand what a point is. You're too retarded to understand what a point is within a dialectical fucking discourse.
Use Google. Google will tell you air is not tangible. I don't even know why I'm fucking debating this.
That's just an appeal to authority, dumb fuck. Air can also say that the word Earth is flat. Wait, fucking Google can say that the Earth is flat. Google can say Earth is flat. That's just an appeal to authority, you absolute dumbass. Holy shit, you're retarded.
I can give you 30 sources.
And all of those are gonna be appeal to authorities.
Whether or not something is tangible, I'm not.
And obviously those get contradicted. So not only are those not true. So I just need you to understand. I need you to understand this. I need you to understand this, Eternal. I need you to understand this. Calm down. Stop pretending to be like a fucking preschooler so you can go pick up preschool kids and fuck them. Holy shit. Anyways. So since I've already like provided a contradiction to them not being I did. So since I've already provided, yeah. So Monique, did you hear what my argument was, Monique? Do you hear what yeah, so Monique just said yes with a fucking thumbs up at the end that she heard or he heard. She or he, I don't know what her gender is. That she heard or him heard my argument. No, you said nobody heard my argument. You said nobody could understand my argument. But obviously you did. So obviously this guy did. So obviously someone did. It's a refutation to your fucking point, dumbass. And also, so let me just continue on. He, okay. Thank you. So obviously, since I've already provided a contradiction, and the contradiction being that I can, yeah. So maybe I was gonna explain it to you. Maybe. So. Oh yeah, like I've been doing throughout this entire dialectical discourse, but you just can't fucking track a single point. Oh wow, really? That's just not true. Cause you must be deaf. You must be fucking deaf. How does what you're saying, how does what you say have to do with me explaining my point?
Because I'm not allowed to explain my points. Only you're allowed.
No, you said that you said that I haven't explained any of my points. That was what you said verbatim.
You just said you're trying to explain a point. That's insane.
No, I'm gonna further explain a point to you, dumb fuck. So which one is screaming right now? Is it Calzier? I'm not screaming, but I'm louder than him. So he just can't. You're gonna hear me instead of him. So, anyways, you're allowed to make a point. So, anyways, yeah, because you make a point, and I'm responding to that point, dumb fuck. We've already been through this 6 times, dumb fuck. Holy shit.
You literally obfuscate for 30 minutes, and then it's like not even my point. So
yeah, it is your point because you make a claim of a definition, right? You make a claim of a definition. If it's a claim of a definition, it's a point, dumb fuck. Holy shit, you can't fucking track. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. That's a point. That's a point. That's a point. Yes, because you're making that as a refutation to my argument. You're making that as a refutation to my motherfucking argument.
You're making that point for me. I never once made.
No, because you verbatim said that this shit is different. That's not what tangible means. So that's making a point. That right there is a point. So, anyways, I'm gonna further explain my point, right? So, my point was that if I can feel the air rushing into my lungs, that means it's tangible. The reason why this is the case is because tangible. The reason why this is the case is because tangible, by definition, is perception through touch. So that's a contradiction. That's a contradiction to all the other sites saying that it's not tangible.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah, I'm fine. You can go ahead.
Okay. Can I please finish a point without you interrupting me?
If you make a point, I'm gonna respond. If you make a point, I'm gonna respond.
Okay. So, the debate is whether or not oxygen is is tangible.
Yep.
No, oxygen, my point is that no, oxygen is not tangible because it cannot be interacted with or directly touched the same way that a physical object can. That's the very definition of intangible. So breathing or feeling the colorless, odorless, transparent substance, it can be held, but it cannot be touched. It cannot be seen. That's what makes it intangible. By definition, it is an intangible state of matter. It is not something that is tangible.
So, just to clarify, your argument here, it didn't attack any of my points. And I'll go and explain why it didn't attack any of my points. So, your argument is it's intangible and that you responded to one of my points, but you decided not to make a refutation on it. And you just said, no, I can't touch it. No, I can't feel it. No, I can't interact with it. When I've already provided arguments as to why you can. This is what you were saying. I'm just dumbing down your argument.
I never said it couldn't be interacted with. That was never one point that I made.
No, you no. You said that. You said that. You said that about intangible. You said that. You said that. Yep. You said yep. So let me just repeat to you verbatim what you said. Intangible means can't be interacted with and cannot be physically sensed.
No,
that's okay. So you want to go back in life? You want to go back in life? We can go back in life. I will go back in life right now. No. Let's go back in life. Let's go back in life. I will share my screen with you. I'll share my screen with you.
I said. I mean, I don't.
No. Come on. Just wait. Come on. Just have a little bit of patience.
Physically interacted with, cannot be touched or physically interacted with.
Responding to that point, dumb fuck. We've already been is perception through.
Not tangible because.
Like on YouTube is loading. If you make a point, I'm gonna respond. All right, let's go ahead and just share my screen. If you make a point, I'm gonna respond.
Okay. So the debate is whether or not oxygen is is tangible.
Yep.
No. My point is that no, oxygen is not tangible because it cannot be interacted with or.
Why did you pause? So did you hear that? Did you hear that? So no. I'm just gonna go ahead and repeat it for you.
the next two
I'm
words
gonna. Okay, sure.
It cannot be interacted with or directly touched the same way that a physical object can. That's not. No,
Yeah. So just to clarify, non-physical objects can't be interacted with.
Yes.
So obviously, when you're saying interaction, you're talking about all types of interaction.
No, I'm not, because
Yeah, I just gave the argument for it, dumbass. I just gave the argument for it, dumbass. I just gave the argument for it, dumbass. You're a fucking dumb fuck.
You know exactly what I mean. They're like this. Wait, no way. I've literally agreed with you every single time. I've said directly out of my own lips, everything that exists can be interacted with. There's
Not every time. 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 Not every time.
Not interact.
Just when did I ever say that not everything can be physically interacted with? But sure, abstract things.
Abstract things, like what?
Things that are aspatial and atemporal.
That don't exist.
No, they have metaphysical existence.
Like a thought, right?
They have metaphysical existence. They have metaphysical existence.
Yeah, okay, sure, but I'm talking about physical existence. Nothing.
Yeah. So no. That's not what you've been saying.
What are you talking about?
That's not what you've been saying.
Misunderstanding me then?
That's not what you've been saying.
Have I not said everything that exists can be interacted with?
You said that, but everything that can exist also includes metaphysical things.
Okay.
And metaphysical things cannot be interacted with.
I don't think anybody in the audience misunderstood when I said that. Obviously, a thought can exist, but it can't be interacted with. That's a metaphysical existence. So sure, a thought does exist technically, metaphysically, but you can't interact with a thought because it doesn't technically exist. Like it doesn't.
Because it does exist. It does exist.
Obviously, that's what I'm referring to.
It does exist. It just doesn't exist physically. But you never like create some like sort of specification on this meaning only spatial things.
What?
You never made like some type of specification that you're only in reference to like spatial things or physical things.
I did. I've used that thought. I literally used that thought example at like the very beginning of the debate.
Show it.
You could. I'm pretty sure you could pull it up. It was like at the very.
That's
beginning.
not my burden to do.
I'm not recording, so it's impossible for me.
You can go on my live and you can go back through it.
I don't even know what your account is.
Calzier, same as my username.
Can you save a lot? How do you go through a live?
So this man has never been on YouTube lives before.
Oh, you're live on YouTube.
I shared my screen.
I wasn't watching. I was just listening.
This man is oblivious. I swear.
What's your account?
Calzier, same as my actual it's called username.
Alright, bet.
So chat, just to go over this, just real quick while he's going to go get that it's called thing. I've won. Just want to clarify because I've already got general consensus. 2, he's already agreed that you can have physical interaction, and I've already argued that if you have physical interaction with a thing, that you can it's tangible. And I've already given the argument for that. I'm not talking to you right now, am I?
Okay.
So, but I have the fucking conversation, dumb fuck. So, just to clarify, so I've already provided the argument as to why physical interaction means tangible, especially when you're like physically touching it. And I've also already provided the argument as to why, like, me breathing indicates that has physical interaction and that's tangible, not just from physical interaction. And he never made a proper refutation to that, by the way. Why the fuck are we continuing this?
Are you done?
Oh no, I'm not done. I'm still talking to my chat. I'm not talking to you. You can stay like bite out. Why are we continuing this, chat? I've already won just through general consensus, which he agreed upon.
Talking to one viewer, talking about why are we.
Yeah, I am. Now butt the fuck out. I'm talking to one person. So what?
Bro,
So real quick, me and you were talking one-on-one just a little while ago. So why aren't you laughing at yourself? Just a bit confused there. Just a bit confused there as to why you're not laughing at yourself for that.
Because I don't refer to you as Discord.
If I'm talking about chat, I'm talking about the person that is within chat, right?
I know, that's why I was.
If I'm talking about a stadium, I'm talking about a person within the stadium.
Right. That's
What
why
the
it's hilarious.
fuck?
Because if you're
You're
talking to that one
retarded.
person, you don't refer to them as
Anyways,
a
so
general. That's why it
chat,
was so
chat.
funny.
Should I continue arguing with this retard, or should I just take my win and leave?
Are you ready to
I'm
do
talking
your
to my
letter
chat right now.
or?
I'm not talking. I'm talking to my chat right now. Not you, little
Oh,
bro.
okay. Okay, yeah.
Not leave. Okay.
Monique.
All right. So what's your name? Eternal. I've already run based off the it's called agreed upon
Sure,
judgment
yeah, you
method.
can say you won, but you like sure. If you stick to
So
your
so I'm
singular
just
view,
gonna I'm
it
just gonna
dictates
I'm
that
just
you
gonna.
won.
So I've already won because of me. Oh, 1 second. So chat, just to clarify, um, I've won based upon the agreed upon judgment method. We don't need a judge. Let's talk. So general consensus, right? General consensus would be the chat right now, right? So obviously I've already won. Now I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I might even play some Subnautica. So see y'all, chat. I'm gonna be right back, and he's gonna continue talking to himself like a dumb fuck. I'm gonna keep the stream going until he realizes that I muted him. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna open up Netflix and watch a show.
that most of the demons refused to comply.
Ha! That means the princess was completely useless then.
You need to shut up now. I wasn't finished yet. The lower-ranked demons would never defy those in the top ranks, namely Chandler and Cusack, knowing that she still persisted. And through that persistence, several dozen of them lost their will to fight and ran away.
Oh, and another thing. Breath of Bless is powerful, but contains no healing properties. Then how did we...
I don't get it.
Yet somewhere along the way, our wounds still healed.
You're in such good shape because Lady Elizabeth was healing your bodies during the whole battle.
If it's at all possible, I want everyone in this conflict to survive. If I could, I'd make sure that none of you got hurt.
What?
I'm no fool. I know that's a naive thing to wish for. Still, if nothing else, I want you all to remember that someone is praying for your safety. Now then, let's go.
What a boss! Look how responsible she is now. Though it's sad in a way. Guess the Elizabeth who was such a klutz when we first met is gone, huh? There she is!
You're right, though. She is amazing.
Thank you.
No wonder she was so admired by Mael of the Four Archangels.
No way.
Misspelled the Doom Abbott.
You bastard!
Stop! No! Full counter. Hey now, what's the big idea assaulting me like that? Aren't we on the same side? Yokoyoi Samato. All this searching around for you two has really made me thirsty. Look, whatever you do, spare her soul. We both owe her our lives. Honestly, I don't care.
Back off!
I figured you'd say that. An apple? How did you do that? All right, Derriere. Here. Now's your chance to set her free.
Sorry. Okay, go now.
That was quite a trick you pulled. Was that one of your signature trickstar moves?
Damn you, that's enough!
Stay back, Derriere! Your magical power away from his full counter. They're not compatible! That's the problem with you. You've always been way too overprotective. Now then, I've come here to collect your commandments. You want to take our commandments? But why? What for? Under Steldra's orders? Either way, how would you? What does it matter? You two are destined to die here. But before that happens, I'll make sure to take what I came for.
Now stop this! Listen to me! I was gonna give my commandment back to Sildris anyway!
What? And so was I.